Guys, okay, so today I'm back with another video, and today's video, as you can tell, is going to be kind of like a get ready with me video. I had a subscriber contact me and ask me to do a demo or look with the holiday Too Faced LaBelle Carousel, and I've been wanting to do one of these anyways. I just haven't put it in the schedule of my videos, so I'm going to go ahead and do that look today. So I'm just going to open the little box. I keep it in the box just because the packaging is super cute. So once you take it out, if you haven't seen this, I do have a video on it when I first got it. I'll leave that link down below, but this is just the package, super cute. So just gonna set this over here so I can get to it. Set this down. Okay, so the first thing that I like to do is moisturize my skin, which I already did that a while ago. I used the Mary Kay moisturizer. Then I like to go in with this Olay Fresh Effects BB cream. I have the color Fair to Light. It's not that much payoff color wise. They do have a darker one that does have more color payoff, but I don't mind because I use this mainly for the SPF 15 and the kind of face primer. So the color payoff really, I'm gonna put my everything else, on top of it. So I just like to take this, kind of, dot it all over. Let me see. I don't have the beauty blender. I have just a regular sponge, one shaped like this. I like this shape because I can kind of hold it in this groove right here, and I use this side to get into like under the eyes and in the crease, and then just side. So I like to take this, just kind of dab, blend it in, kind of like you do your foundation. You always want to make sure you get your ears real good and blend that down into the neck. If you have like get ready with me videos, or just kind of like chit chat, play with makeup type, put it down in the comment section. Got that pretty much blended in. It doesn't really have a color payoff like I said, but foundation that I have been loving and using for like the past month and a half, maybe 2 months, is this e.l.f. what is this, Flawless Foundation. It is SPF 15. This one is oil free. Now I don't have oily skin. Mine is actually more on the dry side, but with that moisturizer, if I put that on before I put my makeup on, it doesn't really matter if I use oil free, whatever. So it's just this e.l.f. Flawless, and you can see I've been using it a lot. It's halfway done, and I am in the color, this says Porcelain, focus, but it's honestly it is a pump, which I love. I don't see that it's like porcelain. I'll show you. I mean, that's like pretty color. So I just take a pump and a half to start out with, and just put that all over the face, on the nose. And the thing I like about pumps, if you don't use a pump, you should try it, because you really don't waste product with pumps, because you can pump out the amount that you want, and you don't have to throw a lot of it away, wiping it off your hand. I'll show you. I mean, that's all I'm really wiping off, So then I'll just take that sponge again, Do that, I like to take this Milani Secret Cover concealer cream in beige, and I'll zoom in on my eyes. You can see that I have under my eyes, it is, you know, like red, and I just like to take a little of this on my finger and kind of just pat it on like that, and then do the other side. Okay, and then I'll take the pointy end to that and kind of just blend that out, and then, you know, around the edges blend it out to the rest, so it's not red no more. Now, yeah, you can tell that I have concealer on, but once we put the rest of our makeup on, it's gonna not be there. Now, the one thing I don't like about this foundation, it is very shiny on the skin. You can see, like, I don't have any highlight or anything on my skin, and my lighting is reflecting a lot. So let me put the lid on this. The next thing I like to do is take my, I like to take this Rimmel Stay Matte, and I got the color Silky Beige, and I just like to take this on this brush. I got these off Amazon. They're super nice and high quality. They don't shed. They're really soft. So I just take it on this brush and just kind of, I want to stay in, so I just get it on here and I put it on those areas that tend to shine more, and that's normally my forehead, my nose, like that. And then I like to take this, let me find it, e.l.f. eye brightener powder. It's in the color Buff, and it is, you know, just a buff color. I like to take that on that same little brush, get it on the brush, and then kind of swirl it in the lid. And then I set my under eyes with it. Like so. I know I like go against all makeup rules and put creams on top of powders, but that's just how I do it. So I take that, and then for the rest of my face, I like to take my NYX Stay Matte but Not Flat powder foundation, and this one is in the color Nude, and I just take that on this Bellaterra mineral cosmetic brush, foundation brush BB1. I got this from like one of those kiosks in the mall, and I just take that and just put it on the neck. Bad. So loud. How bad my eyebrows are. I wanted to change the shape of them, so I'm growing my eyebrows out so I can achieve the shape that I want. So that is why they're so bad. So after I do that, let me set this over here. After I put all of that on, I like to take, let me find it. this little sample thing of Too Faced that I got in the little Too Faced bronzer, 5-piece bronzer wardrobe. I like to take that and the little brush that comes with it, and I just like to contour with this one. Now this one is, the Chocolate Soleil is dark, but I you know, I buff it out and brush and kind of buff it out. I know this probably seems crazy, but after that I go back in with my NYX once again, and I kind of just blend it in even more. Afterwards, this is what I come out with, and I like this look. Now you might not like it, but I do. So the next thing that I do is I do my highlight. So I have 2 highlighters, well, 3 that I use. So I put this one, this is a CoverGirl this is a NYC Cover Stick Concealer, and it is in medium. Now I put this right in the corners of my nose because that tends to get really red, and with this particular one I find that if I put it first and then put powder on top of it, it kind of creases and gets all blotchy. So I like to put it on afterwards, and then I'll just go in again with my sponge and blend that in. Like that. And then I take my Maybelline Instant Age Rewind in dark spot, and I have fair, so it's just this one. I take this one and I put it on the chin, Cupid's bow, on my nose, and up on the forehead, like so. And then I like to take it on the sides, like that. And then I have the CoverGirl Ready Set Gorgeous, and that's what I use for under my eyes. And I just kind of do, you know, your triangle and bring it up like that. Sometimes it's not a perfect triangle, but as long as you get it, you know, in the area. So then after you look like a crazy travel lady, I just get my sponge again and blend that all in. that out of the way, I do like to go in with this Smooth Criminal powder by BH. It's just a little sample size. I think I got this in Ipsy, or when I did have Birchbox. It's just a clear translucent powder. And I'll go in with this little small e.l.f. Flawless Concealer brush, and I'll just dip it in there and then kind of dip it into the lid again, and I just set all that concealer doesn't add a color, it just sets it. And then I'll go in with this little sample size of the NARS Laguna, and I'll take this little angled kind of brush and I'll just take a little bit of it and I'll do it underneath my bottom lip. Like that, and then I'll take it and run it beside my nose. Like that. And then I will take just this little, where'd it go? There it goes. Just my brush again and kind of blend that so there's not a harsh line. Okay, so after I do those, then I like to go in with this e.l.f. Mineral Glow. It says shimmer, but it's not really like shimmery. I'll go in with that and just that little brush again, and I'll use what's on the lid, and I will just kind of do a little highlight. I'll take a blush, and today I think I'm going to use the Too Faced Sweethearts blush. This one is in Candy Glow. So I'll just take the Candy Glow, and it came with a cute little brush, so I'm going to use that one, and just it's looking pretty bright. And when I have a blush that goes on pretty bright, I like to take my Hard Candy in Tiki, and this is just like a highlight. I'll take that on just a little brush, and I'll just kind of dab it in there and put it on top of the blush. I'll also take this and highlight my nose and the forehead, chin, and then Cupid's bow. And then I'll take the blending brush and I'll just kind of blend that all together like that. And that is the base. So we will let me adjust this a little bit so we can do the eyes, because that's what this video is about. So, first thing I like to do is I like to take my NYX Jumbo Pencil and Milk and apply that all over my lid. Just like this. Kind of just blob it on and lost the lid. Then I have a little like cream blush or brush that I have designated for creams only. And then I'll just
kind of work it in like this.
And that gives me a good base to start with. Wet n Wild Creme Brulee. And I'll take it on a fluffy, no, not that one. Just a fluffy brush. And this is the shade. And I'll just kind of put that all over the, like from the crease up. And that kind of helps me blend the other colors that I'm going to use. I know it's brown, but I like the way it goes on. So I'm going to put that first. Going to lay that down kind of in the crease area to start out. Kind of in the crease, up just a little above the crease, and then the outer part of the eye. Oh, excuse me, these colors, forgot to say, this is just 4 little colors from the Coastal Scents palette. This is a latte quad thing. I got this in Birchbox when I used to do Birchbox. So then I'm just gonna take a fluffy blending brush. This is an e.l.f. brush, and I'm just gonna kind of blend that out so there's not a harsh line. The little green, and I'm gonna go in with Santa's Boots. It's a black shimmer, and I'm just gonna take this e.l.f. contour brush, but I don't know, I use it as like a dense kind of crease outer V brush. So I'm just going to place that in the outer part of my eye and in that crease, kind of over top of that color we just laid down, but a little higher. Because like I said, this is a smoky look, so like that. And then take that fluffy brush again and just kind of blend those together like that. And then I'm going to take another brush just like that one, but this one is, oh, this one's an e.l.f. professional blending brush, but I'm not going to blend with it. I'm using it to put color on. So then I'm going to go into the Christmas tree green and put that the outer third and over that black, and I'm just gonna kind of dab it on. I'm not gonna rub it too much in because I want that green color payoff. like that. Then the thing I like to do is take a round brush like this. This one's from this is an Urban Decay Vice LTD. And I like to put it in the Creme Brulee and then go in and kind of blend that into, so it's not as harsh of a line, so when I go to put the next color on, it has its own base of color start. So put that. Then I'm going to take that silver color that comes on this. It is Tin Soldier right there. And that's what I'm going to put on the inner corner. So I'm just going to get this flat, it'll focus, flat brush and go into Tin Soldier and kind of pack that on and over that green and up just a little to where it blends in with that black. These colors are very, very pigmented. So then I'm gonna go back in with that green and kind of marry it again. See? And then now there's a harsh line, so that's when I'll take my blending brush and kind of blend those two together like that. And then there's this really, really pretty frost at the top, so let it focus. That is going to go on the inner corner and the tear duct. For some shine. This somewhere. I got, yes, okay, so this is from the Makeup Forever. This is Aqua Eyes. It's this really pretty dark blue green. I'm gonna take that and put it on the lower lash line. And then on a smudger brush, if I can find one, I'm going to dip into the green that we were working with. Just this little smudger brush. And set that. I'll focus on it. Alright, and then we're just going to take a, you know, kind of flat but thick brush and kind of just then we're going to take that small little bitty brush again and go into Frost and add that to the bottom and kind of blend it to the start like that. And then for a fun little pop out, and it's really sparkly, just kind of, you know, straight glitter. I'm gonna kind of pop that in the inner corner. It's not much, but when the light catches it, you can definitely see it. Okay, so I went ahead and I'll zoom you back in. I put on just a really, really thin eyeliner, straight across, no wing or anything, and I used the Jordana Cat Eye. I've been using this lately and I've really been liking it. It's just a really, really, really thin brush. And then I also put on a new mascara, and it's the Flower 3-in-1 mascara. I'll have a video of that up soon. The demo, and I'm comparing it to the Better Than Sex mascara, which is my current favorite. So next I'm gonna go in and do my brows, and I've been using the Urban Decay brow box in Honey. So it's just this cute little box, and I do use the little brush that comes with it. Now since I'm changing the shape of my eyebrows, I don't do anything like elaborate, you know. So here's the colors. You got a darker, a lighter, and the little gel. I don't use the setting gel. So what I do is I put the lighter color on the front, and I'll zoom you in so you can see. I just put the lighter color up front because I don't want an intense, like, up, you know, brow like up front. Like so. Try to make the best of these brows while they grow. It's killing me not to tweeze them. And then I'll take the darker color and do it kind of in the middle and down like that. And then after I've got the majority of the product off, I'll go in, you know, towards the front. But I like to start at the middle with the majority of the product on the outer part. Like so. I know my eyebrows ain't fancy or nothing, you know, I don't have an arch or anything like that, you know, and they are growing in right now, so they are intense, but that's my eyebrows. So that, my eyebrow routine is just really, really quick. Jordana Baby Berry lip liner, and I don't really overdraw my lips. Real simple. And then I think I'm gonna go and keep with the Too Faced theme we got going on and use the color Melted Fuchsia. If it'll focus. There you go. It's a really, really bright pink. But I don't squeeze the product out, just whatever's left on the sponge from before. I just kind of dab. Zoom out just a little bit. And there is the look, guys, on the LaBelle Carousel. And to my subscriber that requested this, let me look up that lovely subscriber's name if I can. Look her up real quick on my computer. well, I don't guess it's gonna let me look her up. She might have commented on, let me see. While I'm looking this up, if there's any other looks or palettes or anything that you guys have seen me haul, or you know, that are in stores that you would like a look done with them or review, please comment it down below. And okay, her name is well, I don't know. Okay, so sorry. I can't remember your name right now, and I'm so sorry, but this look is just for you, and I promise when I upload it, I will tag you in it and make sure that you see that I have got your request for a look, because she said that she also owns this, not palette, but thing, you know, Carousel, and has just not known what to do. So as always, if you haven't and you'd like to subscribe, hit that button and become part of my journey on more videos that I have for y'all. And as always, I'm always on Tumblr, Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, and I do have a blog. All that will be listed down below as well on my homepage. Bye.